Hello, it's me, Fidiscus. I've got replay here of Shadows Chase You Endlessly, starring starflash250 as Kindle and Ahem, Ahem, as Andy. Shadows Chase You Endlessly, it's a baseline map, been in the rotation for a long time, I know. The main really cool, unique, interesting feature is starting off with this black boat that is closer to your opponent's forces than yours. You can use it to block their capture very early on. You can delay their ability to move towards the airport and comm tower on this island. Other than that, you've got this rather narrow patch of land in the center where most of the fighting takes place. Cities very close together. You got some number of roads, but less navigable by recons than you might expect, because they're mostly joined by either two patches of plains or a forest and a city. And indeed, both players are bringing around their black boats to do something fishy with them. And you can see that Starflash is blocking them. It looks like Ahem is just racing to get, yeah, he wants to get on this island. He doesn't want to get blocked at none at all. So this is a very early airport on the map. I know that for sure. I haven't seen huge amounts of replays on Shadows Chase You Endlessly, but I've played it a couple times. I've never seen somebody go for the airport so aggressively as Ahem does right here. Maybe being player 2 kind of allows him to make that play. Less reliant on the infantry that he builds since he's got the bonus one. I don't know about this, like, I guess this still does delay the airport a little bit, because this would be closer. So this is actually pretty smart. He jukes him. He breaks this dude's ankles. He spreads these guys out. So Ahem's capture phase was way better, like, significantly better. Feels like this turn they're kind of even, but I'm pretty sure that Starflash started with the turn with less than Ahem in terms of cap, in terms of income, and then having these 4 caps, that's gonna be to 13,000 for Ahem. Starflash is only looking like they'll have 11,000 for the next turn. But now, him is in a predicament, if I do say so myself. These are being capped. So, him probably doesn't want to try to stop these with the infantry. And this early airport, Ahem presumably got because they want to build some sort of early plane aggression, but the anti-air is already out or Starflash. Starflash building the anti-air before he builds the tank. I think this tank is going to be able to walk forward and defend whatever planes come out of this port. Starflash jukes again. This is all just a big bait. You see, this dude is just too quick. He's turning this AA gun left and right. This tank can't do nothing. This anti-air can like go all the way downtown and probably blow up this infantry or something. Interesting that they went north here rather than trying to go and shut down this stuff down here. Maybe they figure, maybe Starflash figures that if you can thin out this protection for the artillery, that he can go on that. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a block or what. Huh. Man, this is like the epitome of cockiness. This anti-air, this poor anti-air is just unable to do its job. These copters are going to just drive this thing nuts. Feels like Ahem's gonna have to build yet another anti-air this turn. Ahem is taking back the northern part of the map. Spent a long time not taking the comm tower, so I mean, I don't know if that was Starflash's goal, but it works out. Starflash does need to be able to cap some more stuff. He's getting lots of value out of all the units that he's got, so there's that. These two forests ruin this counterattack. Jeez, this is just such a long way around. It doesn't look that far, but this is, you know, as the crow flies, it's two bases. Like, you know, an infantry could, if you could get jetpack infantry, then they'd be able to cross this gap, right? But this poor anti-air gun, it can't do nothing. Oh, that's an interesting move. I didn't think about moving this one square. That is the proper way to get around this U-bend. Okay, so taking a quick count of the forces. Ahem has tank advantage, but one of the tanks is at 4 life. Anti-air and battlecopters, Starflash is ahead. Also just units generally. The biggest difference, I think, is the 3 infantry that Starflash has at this point. Another rather significant difference is that Ahem has an artillery. Starflash has forsaken artillery. Starflash believes that artillery are a coward's way of dealing with combat, and real men look at their opponent in the face when they shoot at them. I was just saying good things about these battlecopters earlier that Starflash was putting out, and I still believe good things about these battlecopters that they've got out, but the issue is that they're kind of trapped on this part of the map. If they wanted to get out, they'd really have to like kind of go this back way, which is not so nice. Ahem is making aggressive plays now. I don't know if this is the correct time to make aggressive plays. And he really did go and like encroach. Okay, what's the power hitting? Power does about 10,000 damage. Oh, this is the big hit. Ahem had built a medium tank, and taking that medium tank to now 3 life is going to really inhibit Ahem's funds next turn. The income difference is evened out, so that's a big deal. The urban bonus is also going to be a big deal on this turn because of the way that Ahem has worked his way in here. There's going to be a lot of really, really big attacks. I think my biggest question is, will this one-shot? Okay, the fact that this will one-shot is really, really big, because that means that this tank gets freed up to do whatever it wants to do. Probably take out this anti-air, and once this anti-air is taken out, these battlecopters can go wild, hog wild. Oh wow, this is another big deal. This copter had access to the city. Ahem thought he was safe, and normally this would not kill, but copters get the urban bonus. So this is an extremely powerful attack. It's the copter one-shotting that tank. I wonder if Starflash didn't see this. Starflash, I would assume that Starflash would have rather driven up here. I think that Starflash didn't do the math. I think that he incorrectly assumed that the optimal way to go about this turn was killing the infantry rather than driving this tank into the forest. If Starflash had realized that the tank would have killed this recon, then I think that's the action that he would have taken to free this tank up. And this tank could have made the same play that it did. This is obviously the optimal play. I didn't see that. But I think that this copter hitting the tank would be... Maybe not. Maybe the the copter counterattack is not worth it, because that does do a bazillion damage. What's Ahem doing? Okay, superpower. That's pretty significant for here. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, not killing this was like a really big deal. I go back to is there any chance? Okay, there's just barely not a chance of it dying. Okay, so I'm thinking that an important difference between the turn that Starflash had and the turn that Starflash could have had, if this tank had shot at this recon from the woods, that would have killed. That would free this tank to move past the infantry here and then fire on this like Starflash ended up doing. But the copter that attacked the infantry to finish it off would have been able to hit the backside of this copter. Well, it's still in range, but I mean, it's maybe still worth. I think this has moved. I think this is a lie. Maybe it hasn't. If this thing truly hadn't moved, it should have finishing off this. I don't think that Ahem realized how much this would hurt getting the hyper upgrade, so that it goes from 1 HP to 3 HP from the city heal and then to 8 HP from the hyper upgrade. This is just really bad. It feels, I mean, that's Andy, it feels bad to have Andy happen to you in that way. Good movement. Getting these city attack bonuses, Kindle is so key, and Starflash has proven that he understands how to get them. Here comes the medium tank though. I don't know what Starflash is going to do about it. Maybe not care. There's nothing here that can take Starflash's HQ, so maybe Starflash just doesn't have to care. He's just focusing on the aggressive part, the aggressive end of the map. Because building max isn't going to solve the problems that Ahem is having over here. Blight. I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't go for the superpower in an attempt to just drive like a tank and make this upset here. Like I bet that a tank could kill the medium tank. Almost. A tank and a half, sort of. It would be really worth it to do that. What did he spend his money on? 2 tanks and a battle copter. I get it, I suppose. Funny battle copter meme, but like, you're getting a lot of value, and Starflash will eventually be able to throw battle copters at this medium tank if it is necessary. And it is not certain that it will be necessary, really. The black boat is sunk. Rip black boat. It's a shame that obviously Starflash was looking for the base cover play. He swings this over to the other side, will it kill? Not quite. Feels like this was a little careless for Starflash. Another Urban Blight. Okay, that might be it. I don't think that, well no, this AA should be able to hit the infantry and kill it. Maybe not with the defensive bonus, but I would be surprised. Yeah, that's gonna kill. Oh wait, hold on. This is wrong. Ooh. Well, you still got enough stuff. I don't. Maybe isn't confident that this thing can survive, even with the surround, which is a reasonable thing to think right now. The infantry aren't any good in this round because of this recon. All of the armor is a little bit low. The AA will just destroy the copters, so it doesn't really matter. The medium tank is extremely heavy. So they'll make a half-hearted attempt to finish off this HQ cap, but Yeah, and there's a half-hearted attempt by Ahem to begin an HQ cap. This game ended up becoming really even all of a sudden. Even in the weirdest way. There's a huge fund advantage for starflash250 right now. And the game has kind of just become a medium tank slugfest, not gonna lie. There's 3 medium tanks for starflash250 and 2 for Ahem. That's despite Ahem only having 21,000 funds, by the way. I didn't even acknowledge. Ahem actually has a damaged medium tank in the center as well. Okay, so with that Urban Blight, I think the game's a big unit advantage for Starflash. Was able to kill at least 1 full health medium tank, I believe. Yeah. No, he didn't quite kill the full health medium tank. He killed everything except the full health medium tank. So, medium tank numbers went from 3 to 1. Him still fighting out, big respect. Okay, so the airport's officially blocked. There's no more air units for Ahem until he can deal with this, and he's not going to want to deal with it. He's going to probably completely ignore this. If he shows that he's going to ignore this, I would start sending this infantry to the comm tower, probably. He is going to deal with it. Okay, that's good. Is this hyper upgrade just like a desperation play? How should he heal with it? Would it not have been able to make this attack otherwise? 2, 3, 5. I guess it's just needing something. A Neo tank. I guess. Looks like Starflash is now saving for Super CO power. It's got the bomber out. High society. Jeez. Okay, so he's got the cover on 2 of these properties. This is so rough. This, man, even this, that's ridiculous. AA hit, I didn't even see that attack. The AA, 5 HP AA takes that tank down to 3. Nuts. 2 bombers. Ahem's got a base. 1 base. But he's fighting it out. You gotta respect it. Just, you don't have an inventory over here. Who cares? Okay, so with 2 units left in the game, Ahem says it's not looking so hot. I don't think I can win. I think that Ahem was right, but I really do respect Ahem not giving up, not conceding at all. Stuck with this for. He was on the back foot for like what? Better part of 10 days. Yeah, I mean, this was not good for him day 15. Probably, I mean, it was good for him day 10. Or just really turned sour. 14 or so. Yeah. But he stuck in it, and I mean, that takes a lot of guts. It's not easy to be losing like this for this long. You know, I hope that I'll watch another Ahem game some other time. I've earned gotten a lot of respect from me, as far as I'm concerned. Cool game. I think that the things that I learned from this game are how important battlecopters are on this map. I think that's the main thing that Starflash used. It's not easy to position the AAs at all. It's very hard to find a good spot to put them. I think I'm playing this exact matchup right now, so hopefully I can use something like that in my match. I know that I'm about to get the airport in, if I remember correctly. So I'll start making those B copters, start flying them around, dodging the AA guns, breaking ankles. That'll feel good. Yeah, I hope everybody liked this match analysis. This is a pretty cool match. It's really good to see a match that's played out to like a real satisfying ending. Like, you know that Ahem did everything that he could to win, and that's way better than seeing somebody quit when they just kind of get like some intuition that they might not be able to. Make sure to subscribe. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I'll be revealing details of a community tournament. There will be money pumped into it. You will be able to win real hard cash. Do promise that to you. This is a serious tournament. I'm going to do it. More details when we get that number, or at least when we get close to that number. So, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.